back with another video. It's your boy AJ Phoenix, and with me is JT.
Hi guys, welcome to Click React, the channel where we react to sad songs and create a
Yeah.
good conversation from it, hopefully. Today we are going to be reacting to Cory Wells' Walk Away. I've actually heard this song before. I don't believe you have.
I haven't.
I think this is
No,
a new
I
one
don't even
for
know who
you.
he is.
I think you'll like it. It's
Awesome.
it's a good one. It's a bit of a love song in some
Oh,
respects. I think you'll get it. You'll like it.
nice.
I'm at a war with myself, stuck.
I love the caption straight away. He's got it wrong. It says with myself, but it says war with boss.
Yeah, I heard it and saw it different.
Gotta love YouTube captions.
I'm at a war with myself, stuck between loving you and leaving you like you always do. You know it's true. The cap twists off again.
I can't stop laughing at the captions now because apparently it
They're getting
says
it wrong. I know
the
that.
cap ass or something.
It's true. The cap twists off again.
Camp asshole. Way to ruin a song, YouTube.
Yeah.
Right. Should I turn off the captions?
Yeah, for this
'Cause
one, yes.
I believe this is actually ruining the song
So I
a
can
little
hear
bit.
what he's saying.
Because I'm gonna just start laughing at things like that because it's just completely getting it wrong. We'll start again.
Okay.
Loving you and leaving you like you always do. You know it's true. The cap twists off again. Here we go again, another night alone, waiting by the phone. Please come home, come home, follow through. Walk away, swear to God I'll find a way to hate you. Your mistakes cast you away with all the love I gave you. Save your breath, 'cause there's nothing you can say to me. So walk away, hope to God you don't find a way to break me. Someone save me.
What do you reckon so far?
I like it.
He's-
And is it about him going through the same relationship, going in, like, breaking up, getting back together, breaking up, getting back together,
Kind of. It's like it's
and
that
he's had enough of it
yeah, that
because he
thing
knows
of
what's
kind
going to
of
happen?
being in between, like you love them, but you kind of had enough of them and stuff like
Yeah,
that. But then
and
there's
you know what's coming. You're like,
yeah,
I've had enough. Just walk away if you're going to walk away.
exactly. Yeah, if you're gonna do it, just do whatever. You know, it is that kind of
Yeah,
say love song. It's it's a relationship breaking as a song. I'm gonna go back again, just to take in this bit again because
okay.
his vocals in it, as you know, it starts off with
Strange.
the guitar, and then
Nice.
that real emotion comes in where he's like almost angry and broken. It's really
Yeah,
good. Cory Wells does a really good job of bringing that sort of shouty sort of rock sound into a ballad, I believe.
yeah,
Like
with emotion.
that bit.
drunk. And I promise you I'll be leaving you, and your pride will too. You know I'm through. The cap twists off again. Fuck, here we go again, another night alone.
What I will say is, with this, it's like, I don't know if you've picked up on it. The woman is kind of okay. She's,
Yeah,
and
and she's like, we
yeah,
know what's going on here.
and the man is broken. Now, I don't want to be stereotype and stuff like that, but I do believe that men with a breakup, it hits them slightly harder, in the sense that I
Yeah,
think men do kind of just
put
go
too
in.
much effort into
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
they go in on themselves, like this guy now, like how he's drinking, he's in the shower fully clothed and stuff like that. I do think that happens. It takes longer for men to get out of it. They
yeah,
might start it in some way or whatever. I do believe that women go through that process quicker, and I'm not all the
yeah.
time. Please don't like think I'm
Some of
being
them go
sexist or
like
anything, but from what I've seen
how the men.
before, sorry.
So sorry, John. Some women, like if you reverse it, some women do dive in and it hits them harder than others, but
Massively.
some can just get over it a lot quicker than
Yeah.
others.
I think women tend to have a better support group than probably men. Men don't. There's this thing of men not talking and not really
Yeah,
letting it out. And
instead of
and I'm only talking from what I've seen myself and, personal experience and stuff. And I know that not every person is the same in every situation, but the majority of the time, from what I've seen, this is how it plays out normally. The
yeah,
the woman kind of gets back on her feet quicker than the man does. Or the man
that's true.
pretends he is at the beginning, but then deep down this is happening prolonged. So
For I'll let you continue, John.
I was
What are you
just going
going
to
to
say,
say?
I can relate to this, and I believe I've seen other people relate to this kind of reaction. So, yeah,
For for me now, like through being with a few, I don't want to sound like a nutter. Okay, I've had a few relationships now. Okay, but every relationship I go through now, if there's a breakup, I can easily just say, "That's it, I've done," and I could just walk without even having any feelings to it. I can just walk on now. But before the first two relationships that people do get in, like one or the two, it breaks you, it tears you apart.
massively.
But the say like I don't know, if you get to like fifth, you know that experience, so it don't really phase you as much as the first experience when you first have a girlfriend. So you know what to expect. You're like, yeah, it's happened. Okay, you've moved on. I've moved on. I'm going straight on.
I think that's the
That
the thing. Like, if it ends amicably, like it helps with that process
yes,
because you set yourself up for it. And I think when you've been through things before, like you're saying, you do kind of become numb to it, and you kind of
yeah,
you learn to kind of your coping mechanisms and stuff. And some people's
that's what I'm trying to say.
coping mechanisms remain in this.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
And it's self-destructive, really. Like, it's not. This isn't a good way to deal with it. Yours is probably more healthier in the way you deal with it, of being
yes,
able to walk away, with your head held high. And I believe that's from both sides. If you can end
yes.
a relationship amicably, that's how it should be. And I
It's
know
the
it doesn't
best way.
always happen that way, but
You're right.
it is the best way because ultimately it will fail on communication and stuff. And you know, not to
That's true.
go into it too much, but this what we were saying, it's not a healthy way to deal with stuff.
No,
But whatever gets you through it, at the time does help. But a path of self destruction is never going to be a positive outcome, unless you have to hit rock bottom to pick yourself back up. But
That's true.
yeah,
I'll say this from a personal, like my personal experience, one not long gone through. Okay, so the Thailand girl. Okay, I went to Thailand, I fell in love, but when I got back home, the first few months, yeah, I was like, oh, I got a text, and then it just drifted off, and I was like, yeah, I see the sense in this. This ain't gonna work. And then I just nutted it, and I told myself this ain't gonna work because obviously the distance, super distance, you're not gonna text much, and it just faded out. But you've got to tell yourself that. If you don't tell yourself that, you'll spiral into like this guy that we're watching.
yeah, I think there's definitely ways
You've
and
got to be
means of,
realistic with
yeah,
yourself.
exactly. I hope I'm not in this video being offensive or stereotype and stuff.
I hope I'm not
I'm
either.
trying not to, but what I'm trying to say is, from experience of what I've been through and what I've seen, this tends
That's
to
what
be
I'm
the
doing,
outcome from a male's point of view of
not a
kind of
woman's point of view.
spiraling. I think I again, I don't want to just pigeonhole because I know it's not all the same, but majority of the time, I do believe women have a better friendship group to kind of help pull them out than men do, because
Yeah,
men are very insular normally and will kind of keep it in. So if you're not going to express it out in a positive way, the best way is the way you deal with it, of like, I'm going to walk away with a positive attitude rather than a
yes,
negative attitude. Like
that's the only way.
you look for what didn't, it's not going to work, and you put real sense to it to kind of move forward. And that's kind of how you gotta stay true to yourself with
Yes.
that kind of thing. I'm gonna go back and just play this little bit, and we'll continue with the
Okay.
rest, and then we'll wrap up at the end with our thoughts and everything.
Here we go again, another night alone, waiting by the phone.
Sorry, just that bit to go. Another night alone, waiting by the phone. You're waiting for
Waiting
them,
for that
because a
text.
lot of the time, sometimes you rush into something without really discussing. Heat of the moment, you say it's done, they're walking away and stuff, and then you wait for them, thinking they'll come back, and they never do at that point. Because sometimes both of you could just have enough, and then you're like, well, why
And
didn't they
then you,
fight, kind of thing. So communication is key.
that's it.
Don't come home, follow through. Walk away, swear to God I'll find a way to hate you. Your mistakes cast you away with all the love I gave you. Save your breath, 'cause there's nothing you can say to me. So walk away, hope to God you don't find a way to break me. Someone save me. When you chose to abandon home and tore apart a family that loves you, we made a promise that I'd let you go in due time. Maybe I can forgive you. I just wanna forget you. Walk away, swear to God I'll find a way to hate you. Your mistakes cast you away with all the love I gave you. Save your breath, 'cause there's nothing you can say to me. So walk away, hope to God you don't find a way to break me. Someone save me. Someone save me.
It's like a cry for help, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
you can see her apartment's all nice and she's moved on, and his is like a mess still, and he's a
Still
mess,
struggling in
and
that.
he's struggling through it, and he's like, I just want to forget you, and then please someone save me and stuff. And I think that's the thing as well, right? When you go for a breakup, sometimes you hope for someone else to come in like this um sort of hero thing and like get you out
To
of it.
heal you
There's only one person doing that, and that's yourself.
yourself.
Like, really, don't wait on someone else. Don't, and don't be bitter if someone moves on. Like, feel
That's it.
happy for them. Like, that's the best way to be. Like,
Through experience.
yeah, don't be bitter about it. Like, if they've moved on and they found someone and are happy, if you love them, that's all that matters. Like,
That's it.
um, and we can say in this that he does love the person, because he says about loving you and hating you kind of thing at the
Yeah,
beginning. So if you can if you can still say there's love there, you will want them to go on and be happy. Um,
that's it.
so yeah, you shouldn't hold any grudges and stuff. Like, it's much healthier to just kind of move on, in the sense of hope they're happy, hope the things are going well,
That's
and
it.
then
That's
pick yourself up.
yes.
Obviously, support out there and stuff. You got to take it, but ultimately, there's only one person that's going to get you out of the dumps, and that's you're going to be yourself.
That's it. Yeah, you can speak to your best mates and stuff
Exactly.
about, and they can give you advice and help you out.
Yeah,
But it's more about yourself,
that's
just
the thing.
understanding.
People out there will help and stuff, but you've got to take that first step.
Yeah,
Ultimately.
you could
Um,
either go. Sorry, John.
no, no.
You can either spiral into the depths where you don't want to move on,
Yeah,
and you're just going through every possibility. What did I do wrong? And
yeah,
everything. And did they do wrong? Did I do? And all you're doing is just torturing yourself. That's all you're doing.
yeah, yeah.
Instead of just thinking, you love the person. If they've moved on, let them move on, because you know it's not working out no more. It'd be easier for you both,
Yeah. Time goes
even though you
forward,
don't
not
want to.
backwards. I always say
That's
time
it.
goes forward, not backwards. And if you want to go back to something of how it was, you can, but it'll never be the same. Like, you can't go back
No,
to that one moment and rechange anything. You can use that as a way to move forward with something, but you're never going to capture that essence of
that's it.
that, because you can't go backwards. You can only move forwards. So if something is able to be rekindled, you can use that
Touch
as,
wood.
I want it to go back to that. Why can't we go back to that? But you've got to put the effort in. It won't just naturally go back like it was before.
Because of
So
trust.
yeah. So moving forward is the only way you can go. You can stay stuck in something as well, which is what this is.
Yeah,
The guy is stuck in this by not cleaning his apartment and things like that. He's stuck in that moment. But ultimately, time is still moving forward around you. People will move on and stuff like that. And you're just going to be slower to the punch of getting to that moment.
that's all
And,
it is.
so I think it's healthy to somewhat be in a sad mood. Allow yourself to have
Yeah,
it, but don't allow it to
stay in
rule.
it.
Yeah, don't let it rule
That's it.
you as best you can, and take the first steps of doing something. And I mean, we've been through it like with things and stuff like, and I can imagine like when times have been a bit for me. Well, I know it has.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, you get yourself in a bit of a mess like that. Like,
you do.
things pile up around you, and then it's harder work once it gets worse. So if you can try and do them little bits, it is
It
helpful. Like
helps.
before. Um,
And with this video, it seems like that was his only girlfriend, but they've broke up, got together, broke up, got together, broke up, got together, so they know that story type of thing. Like, okay, just walk away again.
yeah, it said like like he said something about the start of loving you and leaving you like I always do, or like you always do, and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So that kind of implies that this is something that keeps happening. It also had there was a, a coin, which is obviously a sober thing for however long you've been sober and stuff.
yeah,
I don't know what that was symboling, as in how long that person has been sober. But what that also kind of implies to us, because he's drinking and stuff, and obviously, like she's got that coin, is that they were bad for each other in that sense of like they weren't helping each other with that side.
that's it.
So she actually healed by leaving and is, on track for recovery of, you know, trying to keep the addiction at bay, where
Yeah,
he's going the opposite way. He's almost spiraling into a worse state. And sometimes that's what happens as well, that, it is the healthiest thing to just let go and walk away,
yeah,
because you can actually be quite bad for each other.
yeah. I'm making it worse and worse
Yeah,
instead of thinking, nah, this ain't working no more. We need to,
exactly.
because all we're doing is hurting each other.
Exactly. I love that though. I love that
I
song.
did.
I love his raw emotion in it. I love the
Yeah,
story
awesome.
behind it because you can relate to it to a degree. I can definitely relate to a lot of it.
Like me.
And that's what I was saying about like my perspective of it. I'm not trying to stereotype, but sometimes you have to kind of get the narrative and say, look, like we've been through this and stuff, and it does feel like you're starting to fall into the stereotypes.
Yes,
But I'm trying not to be stereotypical at the same time because I
at
don't
the
want to
same time.
offend anyone. But obviously, you know, you, it's a sensitive subject to talk about, like a lot of this. But that's what the point of this is, and
That's it. Like if we
but
had like a female here and she was reacting to this, then she could have had her point of view of it as
massively,
well.
and
Yeah,
I'd love to have that opportunity too, and the only way we can do that at the moment is by comments. So if anyone wants to
yeah,
comment
that's the
on it
only
and
way.
stuff, like so we can only give a male's perspective and stuff, so it will kind of sound stereotypical because we're males and we're not got that other side.
Yeah,
But hopefully it gives an insight still, and if people are watching this and go, yeah, I feel like that, they can relate.
yeah,
Or you go, no, actually I don't, I've never really had that before. Please comment and stuff, because
that's it.
that's the point of this. It's just to create a conversation and talk and hear other sides and everything like that. So if you enjoyed it, please hit the like
Smash that
button.
like.
If you want to comment below and chat to us about this song or experiences or whatever, or even if it's to recommend something else for us to go listen to, please hit us up in the comments and we'll try and get back
Would be
to you.
handy.
I don't know if I said it, but please subscribe as well, because obviously it does the channel a massive favor. And
It
we are,
does.
this year is
Close
that
the
1K. We
year.
really want to get the 1K.
The 1K.
So that's our goal for this year. So please subscribe and come along on the journey with us. And we'll catch you in that next video.
We shall will.
See you
Take
guys.
care, guys.
Take care.
Bye bye.